Hello everyone, Chari here, and welcome back to my channel, Design and Crafts with Style. Today we're going to do something probably a little bit different than, but you know, all of us, sometimes we think about doing this, and I thought I'll just go ahead and do it live. I bought this top the other day at Walmart. Now normally I don't buy, not that I'm against their clothes, you know, you can really dress nice in Walmart if you know how to pick things. But anyway, I went to the clearance rack and found this top, and I really liked it. They didn't have my size. This is a large. I usually wear a medium. It's anywhere from a small to a medium, depending how they're made. But I noticed that first thing I noticed is the shoulders were narrow, and that was a good thing for me because I don't have big shoulders. And it had possibilities, let me put it that way. The fabric is beautiful. It's a real thin knit, and as hot as it is, I knew that that would be a plus also. I didn't care much for the lace around the neck, some of the things. And the only thing I didn't care much for, it had these points. Hold on, let me kind of put it out here. See how it kind of, I don't know, just see how this comes here and then it has around it like this. This is not really what's in style anymore. So, but I had, like I said, I could fix it, and this is why I decided to make this video. You can take something and then make it really to be stylish, and then alter it at the same time too. It's gonna fit you. It had 3/4 of sleeves, which it was fine. I like 3/4 of sleeves. I never like them really long anyway. And also, I probably alter that, you know, cut them up a little bit. I'm going to start with the neckline first, and then we'll go on and work on the bottom. And what I'm doing, which is really against all my beliefs, is actually I'm going to use fabric fusion. And the reason I'm doing that, first of all, because this top only cost me $3. So if I mess it up, it's no big deal. But also, there's a lot of you ladies out there that really don't sew, and this is something that really would, you know, will work for you. The nice thing about this fabric fusion is by Aleene's, is that it's permanent glue. You can actually wash this garment, which is really, really great. Now, I'm not sure about whether you can dry it. I'm gonna try, and the only thing they can do is just, you know, unglue the lace that I'm gonna put on it. So I will let you know whether it worked or not. Anyway, so let's just get started. I don't have a silicone pad, so I decided I'll just go ahead and get me a piece of parchment paper and then fold it and fold it again, just to keep, you know, around the neckline and the area that I'm gonna be gluing the lace that I'm gonna put on, okay? And the lace that I chose, hold on just a second, right here, is one from Greeting with Details, store from May Larson. Whoops, it's not this one. Hold on. Okay, hold on just a second. It's actually this one here, the flower one. And I thought it's just beautiful. Because I wanted danglings, but I didn't want it, I wanted more to be able to, you know, kind of make it around the neck and then let anything else in here just kind of fall in place, and I may tack it here or there. So anyway, what I'm going to do to it, first of all, I'm going to cut these little pieces in here. There we go. This little flower in here, and also has some little strips in between, as you can tell, right there. That little strip, I'm going to put it at the edge of the collar, in other words. Let's see if you can see it. Let's see, right there. See right there. That's going to be right at the edge of the collar, okay? And And I'm starting with this flower right at the end here of the collar also. Now around the collar, I'll probably try to get it as, you know, you don't want to use a lot of glue, but a little more glue there around the dangles. But don't overdo it, because like I said, you don't really want it really stiff. Although this particular, and I used it before by the way, this fusion, this fabric fusion, it does not feel that stiff, but you still don't want to overdo it. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and place that right over there. And we'll just go ahead, I'm going to turn the blouse around as we go around. But I wanted to give it a little vamp to this top that it didn't have. And so this is why I decided to do it this way. Okay. And so basically what I'm going around with the glue is around the flowers, the petals, a little bit of glue. And that'll take a little bit, but you know, it's not that bad, really. Okay, now I'll do that one here too. And actually, you don't even have to go all the way at the top of the flower, you know, very, very top I did, but if nothing else, will give a little bit of a more stability to the flower. Maybe I'll lay down a little bit better. Okay. So, and believe me, once this stays and it dries, it's there. It's not going anywhere. I'm gonna turn the blouse so I can do the back. Make sure that, like I said, make sure that this is right there. And also what I'm going to do, is because I'm turning and it's not quite yet dry, I'm going to go ahead and pin this, okay? Just this one here, just so that I'll be able to manipulate it a little bit better. Another hot day, folks, and I'll tell you, I think you can make a whole roast. Forget the egg, you can just make a roast on the sidewalk. It is so hot. But you know, the only thing I can say is that at least I have time to do crafting, which I love. And there's no way I'm mowing grass. Okay, just keep on going. Say just like that. And I think I'll put another pin. It won't be a bad idea if you just go ahead and pin it as you go along a little bit until it's nice and in there. That way, like I say, let me see, hold on. It definitely is gonna stay there, okay? I think I'll go up and down instead of across. That way we'll just be sure, like I said, it's just going to, whoops, bring that to the edge. Alrighty, there we go. Because otherwise, it may not do it. Okay. Yeah, I think that would be better. Go ahead and you know, just pin it as you go along until, you know, it gets, until you finish, and then once we lay it out there, well, it'll just flatten it down and it'll be fine, and it will dry just fine. Okay. It's just kind of gonna give it a little bit, just a little bit, maybe a little shabby chic to it. And hey, that's kind of what I wanted it. Like I said, the blouse is not bad. It's pretty good. I tell you, for $3, it's excellent. I I really make my clothes, but sometimes when you find something like that and you know, with a little bit of your time and a little bit of lace or something else, you know, you're gonna have a nice top. It's worth it. Okay, let's see here. And also, it makes it so different. You're different. See, it makes it more. I don't know. Just it's something about it. Now I may have to cut some of these dangles because see how it's pulling a little bit. That's okay right now, but I will have to. Let me go ahead and do this one here. Okay, there we go, and maybe in here too. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, yeah, because the way this is done, otherwise it's gonna pull. And we don't want it to pull, folks. Let's see. Oh yeah, but I'm still gonna have to cut this one here. It's okay. Sometimes we gotta do what we have to do. Alrighty. And we'll just all continue it. And like I said, as we need to, we'll just go ahead and cut. And that goes with any kind of lace you put on, okay? They just oh yeah, I'm gonna like it better anyway because then you have some pretty little dangles going down, and we will put some pearls and, you know, some embellishment to it. So I think it's gonna turn out really cute. Also, I'm short because I'm only 5'2", and I always say I had all the sense of the world on my little body. I'm short, narrow shoulders, I'm busty, and short buttocks. So sometimes it's very hard for me to find clothes to fit. So this is great. If you can, whenever, you know, since I can modify it, if I want something real quick, then I can do it. And it's okay. Alrighty. Oh, this is gonna be so cute. So cute, yeah. See, I'm gonna have to, like right here, and I'm gonna have to do right here, and right here. No biggie. Oh yeah. Let's see, as we get it, loosen that out, really, it's just so much better. But I'm gonna keep these little two together. So the only thing we'll have to do really will be like right here. Okay. Right here. Yeah, here we go. And just keep on going. There we go. Okay. And again, I'm gonna go ahead and pin it. Like I said, man, listen, you can stay still until I get it all done. This neck is pretty thick. I put the parchment paper first, but it's so thick in here that, you know, it's fine. I don't have to leave it in there, but still be careful with it, you know, when you do it. And I like this because, like, if you have to go somewhere real fast and you need to do something like that, or even a quick little alteration, a hem, anything, this fabric fusion is the thing to get. And like I said, it is, you can wash it. I would suggest, and it doesn't say, or at least I haven't read it, cold water. Now also you can hang it up once you wash it, just or maybe you want to do it by hand. It is just up to you. But yeah, that's good. All right. tell you, nowadays they come out with all kinds of glues that it sure makes our work easy, doesn't it? It is wonderful, wonderful. Now see how is it going? It's going pretty good. Let's see. See that? It's really looking good. But I'm gonna have to get this one off here. And I think I'm gonna have to get this one off and also this one off. It's just a matter to see what you're going to, you know, what you want. And I just I just didn't nip it in there. Well, I'll fix it. Actually, I'm gonna put a little bit of fat of this right now, so it won't go any farther than that, and then we'll take care of it later. See, there's always a solution for everything. I can't believe I did that. Well, be careful with the scissors. These are very sharp. Excuse me. There we go. Ouch. And if we're lucky, which I think we are going to get lucky, I think, maybe, we're going to try to finish up right into the end in here. Hopefully. And we'll finish right at the very, very end. Let me see here. Okay. Yeah, see, we'll try to make it so it will be just like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this already, so get some of this lace out of the way. And let's see what I want in here. I'm gonna cut some of this off too, so I know where I am. This little half of a flower. Let me put this back. Whoops. Anyway, oh, it's still there. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm trying to get that. Let's see. Before I finish this, I want to be sure that we get it both sides about the same. This is here. You know, we're going to be as close as we can. I'll go ahead and get that one. Okay, that one. Actually, this one here is the one we need to get. To do, let's see, that one. Okay, got this off. There we go. And let's see, we got that one there. Two right here. Okay. Let me glue these, and then we'll kind of place them and start cutting around the laces so that everything will actually lay nice and flat, okay? Alrighty. do in here, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this little bit in here because I really need to bring it in a little bit. So make sure that I want it to finish with a flower at the end, and it's not gonna be that much noticeable. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And that way I know that's gonna be okay. We're just gonna fetch a little bit, and it's okay. We can do that, unless unless you tell them where the problem is, they're not gonna see it. Unless they saw this video, and then we're in trouble then. Now I choose this particular lace. It doesn't mean you have to. You can choose anything you want to, any color that you want to. But this is basically one of my colors. The off-white is one of my colors. And I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing in here. I'm gonna come in a little bit closer. And to be sure that both, when I lay it down, you know, that both are gonna be a-okay, which it looks like it's going to be. And there we are. And that didn't take very long, did it? Yeah. Okay. I'll start in this part in here right now and cut the, trim this little flower so we can have some space in between it. Just be careful where you're doing it. I'm gonna go ahead and do it in here because that gives more, and right in here. And probably right in here. Let's see. And then of course right here too, because otherwise it would pull, right here at the shoulder. So we definitely want that loose. And also right here. That way it just kind of, will fall rather nice in place. Now, like I said, I'm going to put some pearls. Now, the pearls I might sew them by hand, which is okay. And that way it will stay in a little bit better, especially if I'm going to wash it. But you can glue them if you need to. Ouch. Okay. And let's see here. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and cut. Do I want to cut this one? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yes. So here we go, the front, and see it's laying very nicely now. In other words, it's not pulling anywhere. And that's really what you want. And like I said, once I put my pearls in there, then I'll tack them here and there. And, very careful so I know it's not pulling. When I put it on, it's going to be okay. Let's do the back. And also this, what you've been gluing in there, as you, it's a little stick here, just keep on pressing. And like I said, it will be fine. If you feel like you need, once it's completely dry, if you feel like you need a little more glue here or there, by all means do so, okay? Now this side here is pretty good. I got it just like I want it, and so is this one here. Let me cut this little piece of thing here that's coming out, but I'm gonna cut here, see, and right there. And that's what it is. You kind of look at it, see where it's pulling, what it isn't, but at the same time you want to be able to keep your design as close as you can together, okay? All right, here. Okay, let's see, this one's here. Oh, here, right here, see? cut it right here. Yes, 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 yes. It just kind of fall into place as you cut it, and it's gonna be so pretty for this all these danglings. And like I said, once I put some pearls in, it's gonna be beautiful. I might not have to sew it. I may just glue them and see how it goes. And if I feel like it's going to when I try it on, if it looks like it's going to be okay, then I'll just glue the pearls and it's okay. Yeah, that's what I need it. Oops. There we go. See, it's just laying really nice right now. And I just need to cut this little piece in here. And now it's just everything. And they're kind of matchy, you know, and that's what you really want. I mean, you want it to make it look right, otherwise, you know, why do it? But it don't have to be perfect, but you kind of give an idea, you know, what the lace is supposed to look like. Alrighty, now in here, just like it was, whoops, over here, is pulling. So we're gonna go ahead and cut it here, and cut it here, and we're gonna cut it here, okay, and now I'm gonna call this size. Make sure these little knobs, make sure they're cut. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, here I got it all cut around, and it looks good. Like I said, once I get this dry, the collar, you know what I put around the collar gets good and dry, and then I'll try it on to see if by any chance it needs something else somewhere else, you know, whatever, and we'll get that done then. Okay. There we go. this one. And I want to cut this one. There we go. Alrighty. Okay. There we go. And like I said, I will, you know, once I get this in here, I may have to trim some of these off. I'm not sure yet, but I want to wait when all this is nice and dry. And I put something over it probably to press it down. So what I'm going to do next is go ahead and concentrate on the ham. I'm going to go ahead and cut it. And then once I do this, then it probably is going to be another video how to finish it. And it will be, you know, a short video. I'm going to show you the bottom, what I'm going to do to it. Oops. The style, what it's really in right now for the spring and summer, for the summer of course, is a little bit shorter on the front and longer in the back. And so, excuse me, put that down. So what I'm going to do, I don't need this here, so I'm going to fold this back. Oops. Right there. Make sure it's even as you can, you know, because otherwise it's going to look odd. And it looks pretty good. Let's see. I need to come down a little bit more in here. And I think, oh yeah. Now it looks pretty even. I think you can kind of tell. I think it looks pretty even. It's a little bit off on either side, which is what I needed it. Right here. And let's see, hold on. Make sure that's going in there. And make sure this one is going there. I'm not going to pin it because I don't think I have to. You can if you want to. Now this is for the front and front only, okay? And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut on the fold, okay? And this is one of the things you don't want to eyeball. So if you have a problem with it, just pin it. And, you know, just then, but I can just hold it down like this. And very carefully with the scissors being flat to the table almost, it will cut it just fine, okay? Try not to pull much or anything, just kind of let it as it is. And definitely you need a good pair of scissors. I'm fussy about my scissors. I always like to have a good pair to cut my fabric. And we did it, and see how nice that looks? So this is going to be my shorter size. And actually, and I will show you my next video, actually it's going to be shorter than that, and I'll show you how to do it. But we need to have the lace glue on first. So what I'll do for my next video is glue the lace I'm going to put in here all the way around it to show you the next step. And then just embellishing a little bit, and that's it. So it really won't take long. Anyway, this in here, I don't like these points. I don't like these points at all. So again, I'm going to come down here and just round it out to, you know, like this. And it probably the best thing to do right now, it would be if you would just fold it like that, for instance. I mean, you can put a plate, you can put a lot of things, but I think if we did it this way, and that looks pretty even. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this piece first, just to get it out of the way. Again, I'm holding the fold and I'm holding the scissors flush to the table. Especially if I do it this way, it may be easy for me, I don't know. Okay, and you make sure that fabric doesn't move, and if, like I said, pin it if you need to, because it's okay. I usually don't even pin anything anymore, but I'm used to it. Come on, sweetie, get in there. Alrighty. Alrighty, so this what I'm going to do is just round it up. Another one, I'm coming from about here, and basically what I'm doing, I'm going to meet the edge. See, I want some roundness to it. The same thing in here. I'm coming from about here, and when I get to about the corner, I start going up to the edge, okay? And then of course you can eyeball it and make it a little more straighter. Like in here, it needs a little bit more help, but it's okay. Okay, and it's not gonna make that much difference really, that little bit in here, that, well, see, I'm picky. This, usually what Walmart and all those places, not all of them, but because I think Kmart has a line of, you know, somebody, anyway, and they make it strictly for Kmart, but Walmart gets a lot of the seconds too, and this is definitely a second. I could tell by the way for instance, the sleeves. If you're a seamstress, you'll realize what I'm talking about. But the bottom sleeve, the bottom seam of the sleeves should always be right at the edge of it. And if you can tell, see, it's not. And that would not be acceptable. In other words, when my clothing was in market, they would have been, probably we threw it away. We didn't even sell them because we didn't want to. But that's basically what we did. But nowadays, a lot of the seconds go to, you know, department store that they can sell it cheaper, and this is probably what it was, or wherever they made it, they just didn't make it right. And this here, okay, see this sleeve? Now this one is fine. See, this sleeve is just fine. That's where the seam should go. And if you turn it around, you got the seam in the same side. See what I'm talking about? So this is why. Okay, then. See, I got my, oh, I like this. I got my my top already, the neckline done, or pretty close to it anyway. And I cut the bottom. So like I said, I will go ahead and put the lace on it because it's just gluing it on. And then I'll show you how we're gonna cut a big chunk out of it to make it even so that they look a little bit shorter. For me, I need it to be a little bit shorter. But not until after I put, you know, I glue the lace into it. So I will do that, and like I say, I will try this on. If by some chance I can glue the pearls, I'll do it. If not, I will go ahead and sew them, just to, you know, so we don't waste a lot of time on a video. So, okay, well, I'll see you the next, and until then, stay well, stay crafty, and God bless you.